the new coach. I know the coach is always very important for a club, and I would like to thank him and also for the effort, because I know that you follow the situation, and it's an investment. It's never easy to invest for a coach, and I would like first of all to thank him and to thank my support in the decision of the coach. When I discussed with the coach Garcie in beginning of April about the situation and his desire, we started to with another time with the president, with Ivan, to define the best coach possible for the project of the club. For the next years, I think we had a long discussion together about what the club is missing the last years is continuity, and in that case it was very important to define the right profile, but the right profile on the pitch for sure, with a style, with ideas about football, but also the right profile off the pitch in terms of management and in terms of personality. And we passed, I think, around 30 coaches from April and May, and the discussion that we had together, and we decided to select, I would say, five profiles, and when we had the different meetings, I would say what we observed on the pitch with the style, we observed the same on the pitch during the meeting with the personality of Gonzala. So I think we have someone, as I explained also this morning to the players and the staff. We want to think about the process, about organization before to think about the result. For sure, the result is always very important, but we decided to recruit someone who is able to implement a process and an organization with the first team. So I think Gonzala represents exactly what needs Hajduk in terms of profile. People, fans, player, they expect highly positive, highly to be proactive, and competitiveness, and I think he is what needs exactly the club for the next seasons. So I would like to thank you first of all for to join us, because I know that he had also he did amazing job with Istra, and we were not alone in the competition. So I would like to thank him also, because it's also to recognize what is Hajduk, and I would say the level of the club, and also what can become the club in the next years with him as a manager and as a coach. So I would like to thank him and to welcome him at the club.
Thank you, Francois. Sad ćemo se kratko vratiti naš novi trener. Garcie.
Yes, okay. Hello everyone, good afternoon. Obviously, the staff and me, we are very happy and proud to be part of this club. It's not easy as a coach that these kind of clubs are looking for you and make this effort that they made in this case for me. It's an amazing challenge for us. It's a good opportunity to grow as coaches, to help an amazing club that is more than a club. It's more like a religion in many ways. To give our best to help in this process to grow together and to make everyone proud and happy and enjoy in the games.
Kao što smo rekli u uvodu, sada slijedi dio konferencije za medije koje možete postavljati isključivo pitanja gospodinu Garciji. Molim vas da se kao i uvijek javite za riječ prethodno. Pitanja vas molim ako možete postavljati na engleskom, tada ćemo odgovarati na engleskom.
Antoni Bilić, pozdrav treneru, čestitke na dolasku, ali moje pitanje je vezano, kao trener niste kad bi izgubili, ono bi 10-20 ljudi plakalo, kad Hajduk izgubio na plaćen milioni navijača, jeste li svjesni veličine kluba koji ste došli, jeste li svjesni pritiska koji se očekuje već od prve utakmice, ako slučajno lijevom protised, ovdje ćete debitirati, nemate vremena za 1-2 dana, nego morate poveđati igrati.
So the question is, are you aware of the pressure that Poljud brings? Are you aware of the expectations of millions of fans? And symbolically, the first match is against this staff. Mr. Tom Bilic believes you have no time, not even a day or two, so what is your feeling?
Don't scare me, please. And, no, look, yes, it's a big club. Big clubs has a big responsibility. I think that, or I'm sure that we know what is needed to change things. I think it's needed not just a superficial change, we need to enjoy in the work, you know, because at the end this is football, and of course there is pressure, but they are football players. All the guys I was today with them, they want to play, they want to enjoy, they want to make everyone happy. So we're gonna work hard, we're gonna follow an idea, a plan, and we're gonna give our best. If we win or not, I cannot guarantee, but for sure we're gonna have an idea of what we want to do, and we're gonna stick on the plan. And I hope that if the things are going good, we are relaxed, and if the things are not going so good, then we are also relaxed, because it doesn't help all the other reactions.
Hvala, sljedeće pitanje, molim vas da se javite. Gospodin Šubić.
As you train Istria, one of the biggest advantages of you is that you know Hajduk as a club and also whole league. What do you think? Are you going to say us today some ideas? What are you going to change, and what do you think? What has to be changed?
No, look. Yes, I know the league, I know the club. When you arrive in the country, doesn't matter the city you are, you know the club. Everybody is a fan of Hajduk. It's amazing. What did needed to change? I don't know, many things probably. I just arrived, and the first thing is that we need to have one idea, one plan. I know this clubs has a lot of opinions, a lot of people, so we need to have one plan, one idea, and we're gonna stick on it. And from there we will see about players and this, we will see. I just arrived. I know what I want to do. It's pretty easy. When you see me, I was 2.5 years in Croatia, so I'm easy, transparent. You see what we try to do. We try to attack, we try to be active. We want the players to grow together with us, with the staff. We learn from the players, and we will try to teach them a way to do things, and to play, to behave, to respect opponents, to always go for the victory, to be arrogant in the good way, in the way that we want to be in control. And yes, we will work on this direction. And obviously when you have good results, the things go easy, and when you have bad results, the things go more difficult. And now everybody think in Istra was every time easy, but it was not. The first season was terrible. Okay, here is 35,000, there was 2,000, but they boo me. They tell me go home for 6 months. So this is football, and you know, and what is sure is that we know what we want to do, and we're gonna try, and we're gonna work hard for it.
Biggest change and biggest difference between Istria and Hajduk is that you have to build up play from goalkeeper down there in Istria mostly. Probably here you will also work on that. But main challenge is when they park your bus.
Yeah. Okay. There are different kind of games. If they park the bus, okay, for one side, it's true, when they accumulate people in the back, maybe it's more difficult to find this space or seconds to finish the actions. The good thing to be in Hajduk, that you have players who can do it. When they press you also, if you make a mistake, you can receive a goal. So at the end, doesn't matter. In Istra, they press us, but they don't press us anymore after some games. So at the end, it was the same. And we have difficulties sometimes to score. But also the opponent has more difficulty to score against us. So we need to be patient, we need to understand what we try to do, and doesn't matter what the opponent do, we need to have the solutions. and build a good team to have the quality that in these situations we can finish the games or for sure have it under control. And yes, we will grow slowly. It doesn't happen in one day, so we will need the time, and the players sometimes will be angry with me or don't understand what I mean or at this, and this is the process. So we will work on it.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gospodin Gabel, sljedeće pitanje.
Hello. Can you tell me if general plan is to keep up the game like you play in Istria with a 4-player in the back, with one central midfielder, with a 2 ace and space for the wingers. So is it you're basically planning to play like that in Hajduk, and in what position you need to improve your team? Some new players, some better players.
Okay. The way we're gonna play, I can have an idea, but then we need to adapt to the players. In Istra, we finished playing on this way, but we're 19 games, I think, now in the last period. But in the beginning, we play with 3 in the back. We did that with 3 every time. After we did it with 4, and in the other period, I even played with 3 central defenders a lot of times. So the way is not really, or the way. The way is important, what you want to do. But the position of the players, I don't believe that if you play with 4 means, the game starts and everything changes, So the tactic of this is the less important. Important is what we want to do or what we try to do. And it will depend a bit about the players. What we need to improve, we will see. Because I can have an opinion from players from outside, but then we start to train on this and maybe they feel fantastic in what I want, or maybe not. So I don't like to have a preconceived idea about the players too much, let's say, but because I need to be open. I need to be open-minded. The time I'm young, I'm 41, but already the time showed me that a lot of times when I already put a paper on the head of someone, okay, this is this, 3 months later he was my favorite player. So I have to be open and depends on many things. What we need, it depends on how we are working on these weeks and period.
You're a long time here in Croatia, so you well known the league, the opponents, and Hajduk, of course. In your opinion, like somebody who is outside of the team, outside of the Hajduk, what is the main reason why Hajduk didn't succeed to win the championship in the last 2 years? What is the biggest problem?
It's difficult to know.
Yeah, I know.
It's difficult to know. It's difficult to know. The problem sometimes when you, I don't know, if you have a game and you say, we need to win this game, if you don't win, this is a final for us, and still you have 7 games to play. If you lose, you have nothing else to play then in the next games. I think we were here maybe was a little bit black or white, instead to be patient, but this is a culture, I'm from South America, we also are a bit like this. Even when I look the opposite, I'm also, I understand the culture. And when you don't achieve an objective, every year looks like it's heavier, but actually no, because every year is different. The problem is that if you look back, you think, another year, right? But you start from 0 every time. And if you start from 0 and you finish in 20, it's better to start the next season from 20 to try to go to 50. But if you start from 0 again, if you have a new start, it gets heavier. And it's more pressure every time and more this, but I think we shouldn't focus on this. We should focus on improve, on get an identity, on make the people proud when they come on the pitch, that they enjoy, that they have fun, and they see a team who wants to get better, and then I'm sure that everything will direct you to success. You need a little bit of luck.
Sljedeće pitanje, imamo li još pitanje?
Možda još jedno.
Izvolite.
Evo još jedno pitanje za trenera. Koliko ćete igrača novih dovesti? Hajduka otišlo puno igrača, vi ste najtajniji i šta prvo morate popuniti? To je napadač, vratar, srednji, veze. Koje pozicije momčadi su vam sada u ovom trenutku najvažnije da dovedete, ali ne igrače nego pojačanje.
Which positions within the team do you think is the biggest points where we need to be which positions do you think at this point?
It's difficult to answer. I know the players a bit from outside, but we start today to train. Also, we have players that have interest from other clubs. Maybe they go, so if players go, we will need to find substitutes from them. I don't know. Hard to say. We need to work. We need to work now, and we're gonna start to get feeling, and slowly we will know exactly what we need. And it will depend about these weeks and also the players, the club self.
Hello, Mr. Garcia. I want to ask you, President Dimic, I suppose, talked with you about main goals for the season. I suppose that winning championship is the main goal. Are you ready to take championship?
No, we didn't. The main goal is to grow as a club. You know, I just responded a question before explaining that if you put at the end of the year the main goal or the only goal is to win or lose, when you lose it means that everything is a disaster, and in football there is not a disaster. You can win also and can be a disaster. It's always fun in football. The main goal is to win good. The main goal is to improve, to create an identity, to make the people proud, that people get on board, to get positive, that the players work hard, that they always do, and that they enjoy, that they don't feel that being here on the pitch is heavy, because it shouldn't be. It's heavy to wake up at 5 o'clock and carry stones. To be players should be a pleasure. It's a dream for all the players, for all the guys who are there. So they need to go out, enjoy, play, do their best, and this. The objective is this: to get better, to get positive, in good moments to be quiet, and in bad moments, because they're gonna be, because everyone has bad moments in a year, to also know that we are doing and we are creating a base that will give us security to keep on going forward.
Imamo još pitanja za trenera. To na vas. Može. Gospodin Tomislav Kaperović.
Considering some rumors about the transfer window which is going to happen, we heard that you need some type of goalkeeper who will succeed what you want to do with him. So you want to build up the game from the baseline, from the goalkeeper. Are you satisfied with the goalkeepers who are so far at Hajduk, or you will try to find some other type of goalkeeper?
No, okay, this is, I know Lucho from before, Silic, player some games. Okay, we're gonna work, we're gonna see. I can have some ideas maybe, but nothing is, let's say, 100%. We have to work. What I want from the keeper first is that he takes the ball when they shoot. That's the first thing. And when it's across, that he goes out, that he has personality, that he's brave, that he has this. And then in the other things, we will grow, work with them to help them to improve and to do what we need. But, yes, in the striker position, in the goalkeeper position is the same that in other positions. We have to see and see how they work and see which possibilities are, and then we will take decisions.
Više pitanja za trenera nemamo, pretpostavljam. S time ćemo onda završiti video konferencije za medije.
Našu želju jasno izrazili. Ivan je trenutno sa obitelji, on će se vratiti nazad početkom 7. mjeseca i komunicirat će nam. Mi vjerujemo da smo blizu i želimo ga zadržati u klubu.
Je vam Poljud dao novce da platite trenera i dodatak pitanju, što ima se jučer iz EKN-a? ima teške riječi da taj dug dužan 50 milijuna u moja duga, niste to demantirali, možete te izvadi.
Prvo pitanje, to mi je još najveći sponzor i podupiratelj kluba, ali nije dao novac u ovom specifičnom slučaju za trenera, nego smo ga platili, klub je platio odštetu za trenera. A na ovo drugo pitanje, naša financijska situacija je jasna, mi smo nju komunicirali u nekoliko intervjua, mi ćemo isto tako predstaviti na našoj glavnoj skupštini i vjerujemo da smo potpuno transparentni. Na potpitanje o Štimcu, mislim da je on već neko vrijeme izriče jako puno kleveta na račun kluba. Mi nismo njega htjeli demantirati jer on baš traži da ulazimo u nekakav direktni sukob sa njim, čime bi mu dali na važnosti, a mi mislimo da je on nebitan tip. On ne bi trebao to komentirati, on je najzadnja osoba koja to treba komentirati i zaustavili se na tom. Što se tiče nekih specifičnih stvari, onaj iznos je netočan, mi smo dali točan broj, one neke informacije po pitanju prošlog trenera su netočne, mi smo dali točne informacije i vjerujemo da ne trebamo ulaziti u sukob sa takvim ljudima.
Još na svom pitanju, predsjedniče, vam žao što je Gattuso otišao, on je sad ostao izbornik reprezentacije Italije, a to je možda jednu ruku i neka nagrada i za Hajduka, da bija trener Hajduka i od Hajduka je došao do izbornika. Možete to prokomentirati?
Pa mogu, ova cijela sezona je bila dosta naporna. Ja vjerujem da je uspjeh u biti što smo mi sa jednim trenerom odradili cijelu sezonu, ona je bila turbulentna, išla je gore dole, ali činjenica je da smo do pred kraj, čak i u zadnjem kolu smo imali matematičke šanse postati prvaci. Vjerujem da je to dosta dobra stvar. Sad, po pitanju Gattusa, ja mu čestitam na ovom poslu i želim mu svu sreću. On je jedan specifičan karakter i ja vjerujem da on može na izborničkom mjestu napraviti puno toga i želim mu svu sreću.
Sljedeće pitanje, molim vas da se javite. Ako imate pitanje, gospodin Šupić.
Gospodin Vital je spomenuo na početku u uvodu
Koji jesu u ligama, koji nisu u lige 30-ak imena koji su pokazali dobre rezultate, onda smo napravili filter promjene i radila se usporedba koliko brzo i kako uspješno su ti treneri došli do željenog rezultata i tu smo došli do nekih 5 imena. Garcie je bio jedan od tih 5 imena i on je bio naš prvi izbor.
Sljedeće pitanje. Gospodin Gabelić.
Recite mi, s obzirom na cijelu ovu priču oko kluba, o promjenama koje se događaju u nadzornom odboru i time što mora nadzorni odbor nakon svog imenovanja ili amenovati to da vi i gospodin Vitali ostajete na funkcijama ili eventualno da traže neka nova rješenja, razmišljate li vi o svojoj budućnosti i s obzirom da se dosta špekulira o toj mogućnosti da ako dođe novi predsjednik, da na neki način prihvatite rad u upravi na funkciji čovjeka zaduženog za financije, jeste li spremni na takvu soluciju?
Ja ću vam odgovoriti jer su to dva pitanja. Pitanje broj 1, dok god ja vjerujem da mogu biti koristan klubu i dok je gotovo u interesu kluba, ja ću klubu pomoći. Broj 2, izbori za nadzorni odbor su, čini mi se, 36. Nakon toga ćemo znati tko je novi nadzorni odbor. Ne bi pretjerano pričao ni o nekakvim špekulacijama koje su novinama, ali oni imaju apsolutno, oni određuju tko će biti uprava, znači oni mogu imenovati nova člana uprave. Mi imamo 2 člana trenutno, generalno po statutu su pretpostavljena 3 do 4 člana.
Jeste li spremni za tu ulogu ako je to?
Pa mislim da je predsjednik odgovorio u prvom dijelu pitanja da je spremni. Sljedeće pitanje. Gospodina Pjević.
Pozdravljam se, mene konkretno zanimaju imena Nalača, Bengrau, Rusin, Ivik. Vezane za gospodina sportskog direktora koji cijeni njegov rad.
Gonzala just arrived and we build the best squad possible and be competitive and respond to the style that he wants to play. Regarding the player with a contract like Yassine Benrahou, we, as I said, he's a player with a contract with the club. So he came back. We asked him to come back. That's normal. I think he has to be observed by the coach, and we will see. He has a chance. It's a new chance. It's an opportunity, and it's for him the opportunity to prove the quality he has. We have some weeks to do it, and for sure, if he doesn't convince, we will try to find a solution for him. Regarding the other one, Rusini was on loan. So I think for the player on loan, as we said, for the moment there's no plan to recruit them another time. It's not the plan for the moment. For him, we for sure with the situation of the second team that we plan, because we plan the creation of the second team in the fourth division. I think, I don't know if the president can respond, but it seems that the new team will be delayed in 1 year. So we are in discussion with the player just to consider how we can integrate the player in the plan of Poljud, because except that we had the idea for him to help the player of the second team, we had also idea about his integration with the future of the club. So it's discussion that we will have with him and then the president. So I cannot tell you what will happen, but for sure we will consider the player. Regarding the second question, to be honest, I don't read any newspaper. Not because I don't respect the newspaper. It's just because for the moment I don't speak the language. I'm professional, you know. So I'm working in this world now. I think 27, 28 years. So I'm working as a professional. I'm here today. Even if I'm not here in 2 days, in 3 days, I will always try to make the best decision for the club, because I'm a professional. When we decided with the president to recruit Gonzalo, I never recruited Gonzalo because I will be here in 2 days. It's just because I was imagining that Gonzalo is the right coach for the club. And I will, let's say another example. When we decided to improve the recruitment organization with the academy, for the moment we have only Mate. Now Mate there will be 5 in the academy. The organization for the recruitment of the academy is not for me. It's for the club, because when we recruit someone 15 years old, probably I will not be here in 5 years. Okay, 5 days we will see. So 5 years, we can imagine that it's more difficult. So, but the decision that we had, it's just because we are thinking about the club and not about ourselves.
S obzirom da je bilo pitanje o mladim mladoći, zamolit ću samo predsjednika da pojasni situaciju u javnosti oko B momčadi, da bude jasniji svima.
I tu je bilo nekoliko pitanja na klapanja. Mi smo kao klub htjeli imati B momčad ove godine i po potencijalnim propozicijama mogli smo se od sljedeće sezone natjecati u 4. rangu natjecanja i za to smo i jedini kao u Hrvatskoj aplicirali da bi htjeli tu opciju. Negdje prije možda par mjeseci ili malo manje pojavila se i inicijativa od strane HNS-a koji su htjeli povećati minutažu naših mladih reprezentativaca u profesionalnom nogometu i pojavila se mogućnost da 2 do čak 5 momčadi, B momčadi klubova prvoligaša sudjeluju u natjecanju druge lige. Mi smo se za to prijavili zajedno sa Dinamom. Osijek je bio tu isto negdje u igri. U tom trenutku mi smo predali našu namjeru da sa klubom sa Dinamom sudjelujemo u natjecanju 4 godine, damo garanciju da ćemo biti 4 godine i platili bi određeni iznos svake godine na drugim klubovima unutar lige i ne bi bila mogućnost ispadanja. Tu inicijativu prihvatio je Savez, odnosno i oni su sudjelovali zajedno jer oni su bili voljni platiti dio iznosa koji bi značajno povećao sredstva koja bi išla drugoligašima. Nakon inicijalnih par sastanaka prijedlog je naišao na većinu odobravanja, ali nismo se u kratkom periodu mogli dogovoriti oko toga za ovu godinu izgledno je i sve su indicije da će Savez u svojim propozicijama, a mislim da imaju 25.7. sastanak na tu temu, odlučiti da se od sljedeće godine to događa. Razlog zašto se to događa isto tako nas onemogućuje da idemo u 4. ligu. Jer ako krenemo kroz 4. ligu nećemo biti u mogućnosti do godine sudjelovati na ovaj način u drugoj lizi i zbog toga klub neće imati B momčad, odnosno neće se natjecati sa U21. Isto tako, neka su bila naklapanja zašto mi insistiramo na tom neispadanju, to je zato što to nije čak ni U21, to bi bile momčadi u kojima bi se natjecali čak i kadeti, juniori, svi elitni igrači koji bi mogli eksponirati drugoj lizi i vjerujemo da bi to značajno poduprijelo razvoj mladih igrača. I pošto je to i dalje uvjerenje i HNS-a, i Dinama i Hajduka i ostalih sudionika, izgledno da će to biti do sljedeće godine.
No, it's not the plan. No, it's not the plan. No, I said I responded. We will meet him and we will sit and discuss with him about because as we said initially when we decided to recruit him for the second team, it was not the only plan because we imagine him also in the future of the organization, while also in the academy. So we will see it for sure because of the situation, and together we will make the best decision for the next season.
But he will not play for the A team.
No.
Za gospodina Vitalija, nekako vjerujem da će se i predsjednik složiti. Ove zime su doveli ste 3 igrača, Makara, Lucina i Šegu. Što ti velika promaša, možda je to i razlog što na kraju nismo bili prvi. I radi na tome da se to ne dogodi ove godine, pitao sam i trenera, ili već imate igrače neke koje navijači mogu očekivati da uskoro dođu kaj druga da popišu na kaj druga.
I agree. I think the 3 player didn't add everything we expected. First of all, with Jan Naka, I think it's very hard to have a very good evaluation because he was injured. He had some minutes, and when he had minutes, scored goals. So I would say for Jan Naka, we don't know. The only thing that we know he was injured. For Shego, I agree. I think we have to expect more. He arrived. I think the first game it was okay. It was interesting. I remember some word about from the coach with the player, but we have to expect him really more. So that's for sure. Regarding Rusin, I agree. I think he did okay, but did he impacted the team enough? No. But we know that January it's never an easy period to recruit. First of all, because you have only 3 months of integration. It means the style, it means the language sometimes, it means a lot of things. So I would say, yeah, it's not so easy. I don't know if in the history how many players were recruited in January had a good success. I think it's always very hard. But if I go back to your question, I'm not so satisfied because I expected more, with Jan, but sadly it's not his fault. It's because of injury. It's sometimes something we don't control. And for sure, Michele, I think we can expect really more. When he signed the journalist, you and people, probably they said this is a good recruitment. Okay, why we need a sporting director when you recruit someone from Croatia? So I think everybody agreed on the recruitment of Sego, but it's not enough what he did. So we expect, and I believe on the coach, the new coach also, that he can help Michele to improve and to be the player that we observed the first 6 months in Paradina season. No, so regarding the well, as we are doing for the moment, it just arrived, okay, but I have him and us, we can do well in terms of recruitment.
Hvala, posljednja dva pitanja, gospodin Radić i gospodin Čupić.
Za predsjednika, za predsjedniče, pitanje je vezano uz ljude koji zapravo pripremaju prijelazne roke, evo sad je direktor nogometnih operacija, odnosno sportski direktor gospodin Vitali govorio o prijelaznom roku. Dosta se u medijima spekulira oko toga da primjerice Goran Vučević već povlači neke poteze oko dovoljenja igrača, s obzirom da se računa kako će on u srpnju preuzeti tu funkciju člana uprave za sport. Pa sad da razjasnimo malo tu situaciju, jer prijelazni rok pripremate vas dvojica koje gledamo sad tu, ili to radi neko drugi?
Jedan dio pitanja sam već odgovorio. I ne bih komentirao što će se dogoditi nakon 30.6. Ali ono što mogu komentirati, na prijelaznom roku radi veći tim ljudi unutar kluba i ono što je bitno i što treba opet naglasiti, rade zajedno sa trenerom, jer je bitno da igrači koji dođu budu oni koji se mogu uključiti i pojačati klub u trenerovoj viziji igranja.
Posljednje pitanje, gospodin Čupić.
Točno je za predsjednika, isto su jako aktualna i jako bitna. Znači, prva stvar se tiče Maleša kao predsjednika Županijskog saveza. Namjerava li Hajduk, u stvari, kako znamo da je to naš predstavnik, instalirati ili izglasati nekoga u izvršni odbor HNS-a i to kao potpredsjednika, da li se drže neki kontakti sa Pustićem u tom pravcu, da mi imamo konačno nekog predstavnika Hajduka u izvršnoj vlasti HNS-a. A drugo pitanje vezano uz novog gradonačelnika, znači imamo potvrdu da će vlada osigurati jednak dio novca kao što se osigurava Dinamo u Maksimiru, a za otkup, i to prvenstveno za otkup zemljišta za budući vjerovatno kamp do Poljuda. Znači, da li se to slaže sa tim vašim planovima i jeste li ustupili kontakt sa gospodinom Šupićem?
Znači, prvo pitanje vezano uz, i to mislim da smo u nekoliko navrata naglasili, naša ideja kao kluba, sad ja mogu govoriti s aspekta kluba, je da se klub uključi u rad lokalnog županijskog nogometnog saveza, jer vjerujemo da je to prirodni način uključivanja. Maleš je bio naš kandidat, odnosno mi smo poduprli njegovu kandidaturu i trenutno u procesu formiranje sad je malo zapelo. Mislim da sa te strane gdje je zapelo je dosta jedno pitanje koje se isto treba objasniti. Znači, on je legitimno izabrani predsjednik i legitimno izabran cijeli izvršni odbor, ja mislim iznimno velikom većinom glasova. Gdje je zapelo na tehnikali, kada je Županijski savez prije izbora pozivao na samu sjednicu, nije se upisala lokacija, trebalo je pisati Split. To je iznimno mala stvar, ali to je stvar na kojem je, ajmo je nazvati, oporba našem kandidatu reagirala. I ono što je jako bitno naglasiti, oni su legitimno izabrani. Prije upisa u sam sudski registar treba se razriješiti ovo pitanje je li Split toliko velika stvar da se neka procedura ili imamo statuta išlo. Mislim da je cijeli novi izvršni odbor, uključujući predsjednika, su iznimno angažirani na nekoliko tema koje su iznimno velikog interesa za naš lokalni nogomet i to je smjer u kojem se mi želimo uključivati kao klub. Mi ćemo pod pomoć Županijskom savezu, sudjelovat ćemo na sve moguće načine da bi im pružili podršku, a vjerujemo da oni idu u smjeru koji je bitan za razvoj. Nemamo nikakvi plan da mi kao klub instaliramo nekoga u HNS-u, ali želimo da naš Županijski savez zajedno sa drugim centrima tu u Dalmaciji igraju puno bitniju i veću ulogu u hrvatskom nogometu. To je, ajmo reći, odgovor na prvo pitanje. Odgovor na drugo pitanje, što se tiče infrastrukture, bili smo već na niz sastanaka. Bili smo sa ministrom Bačićem, sa ministrom Glavinom i oni su ti koji su također obećali da će se Hajduku dati isto što i Dinamo. Moramo se tu organizirati. Našao sam se i sa novim gradonačelnikom, on je već bio u kontaktu sa ministrom Glavinom i to je nešto što mi vjerujemo da će proći. Nekoliko je projekata, nije samo jedan. U pitanju je i treba se razraditi jasnu strategiju za sanaciju ovog stadiona. u pitanju je i želja Hajduka da ima novi stadion, u pitanju je, a to je jako bitno kratkoročno pitanje, što će biti sa ovim dodatnim terenima koji su nam bitni za treninge. I tu nije samo jedna lokacija u igri, nego dvije zajedno, jer Hajduk u budućnosti želi imati više od trenutno 2 ili 5, koliko je maksimalno moguće na ovoj lokaciji. Mi hoćemo imati između 12 i 16 terena. I radit ćemo po svim tim pitanjima i vjerujemo da smo dobili dobre signale sa svih ovih razloga.